Hello everyone, welcome to Concord Junior High School. Principal Zook here. So glad that you are here today to learn a little bit about Concord Junior High. Hey, just want you to know, you probably have noticed this is a huge school, right? Big school. We have a lot of kids. There's going to be about 850 students this year. Any given day we have around 80 adults, so well over 900 people in this building. It is so important that we all work together and support each other so we can make CJHS a fantastic place to be. One thing that's going to help us with that togetherness and support is what we call the Pride Initiative. This is new this year. Pride really just outlines expectations and it rewards students for positive behavior. We're super excited about it. Can't wait to tell you more about it, students, when the school year starts. So let's be honest. We know why you're here. I know you want to find your classrooms and you want to find your locker so you can learn your way around where your classes are and things. But before we do that, I just want to spend a few minutes, if you will, stick with me for just a few minutes. I want to highlight some important policies and procedures that I want you all to be aware of, including you parents, so that we're all on the same page before the year starts. Number one, let's talk about dress code real quick. Real simple. Just become familiar with it, particularly with the length of the shorts and the skirts, and also the rips in jeans and the holes and things like that. Just become familiar with it. It's in the summer newsletter. It's in our handbook. Just become familiar with it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Number two, cell phones. A lot of students ask, can we use cell phones during the day? Here's our policy, and parents, this is for you too. Students, when you get into the building in the morning, you are welcome to use your cell phone. If you're sitting in the gym or cafeteria, that's fine. Once the bell rings to go to first hour, that's the indication that your cell phones need to be put away, whether it's in your bag or your pocket. I would recommend your bag. Then when you get to your bag goes into your locker. Cell phone stays in the locker during the day, period. Okay? So this is a new policy for us this year, but keep in mind, you do have a Chromebook. You're going to have a device with you. You don't need your cell phone during the day, so that stays in your locker. And plus, honestly, that's the safest place for your cell phone.
All right, number three, let's talk about backpacks. Students, you can bring a backpack to and from school. That's no problem. The thing is that when you get here at school and school starts, the backpacks do need to stay in your locker. There will be no backpacks, string bags, tote bags, any type of bag that should be going to a classroom or any other parts of the building during the school day. Please keep your bag in your locker. This is a safety issue that we're all going to adhere to.
All right, number four, let's talk about ID badges. All of you will be issued an ID badge near the beginning of the school year. You're going to need it to ride the bus, and you're also going to need it for lunchtime. You will also be issued a lanyard that looks like this. If you want to get your own lanyard, you can, like I did. Just make sure it's school appropriate and that it is breakaway. As I said, the expectation is that you wear it every day. If you happen to lose it, you can purchase a new ID in our front office at any time during the day.
All right, number five, let's talk about lockers. You are going to go find your locker today. I do want to give you a tip on opening and closing because our lockers are just a little bit different than what you might be used to. So it's a typical 3-number combination that you'll use for your locker. The one tip that I'm going to give you is that when you're opening your locker, you want to make sure that when you are moving the combination to the last number, you actually have to turn past that last number a few notches and then your locker will open for you. When closing the locker, you simply shut your locker, make sure you spin the combination lock, and it'll lock. I want you to practice this. Please practice before you leave tonight. I want to make sure that you can get your locker open. A couple more things about lockers. We want to make sure that you obviously do not share your locker combination with anybody. I don't care if they're your best friend, doesn't matter. And you are using your locker. No one else is using your locker, and you're not using anyone else's locker. That is your locker to use. Please make sure you use it.
All right, guys, once again, thank you for being here today. We certainly appreciate that. Most of the information that I shared with you in this video can be found in our summer newsletter. If you have not seen the summer newsletter, you can access the letter on our junior high school website. Click on the Parents tab, and then click on Newsletter, and it is right there for your perusal. Again, thanks for coming. When you leave the cafeteria, you're going to exit to your right. Go get your Chromebook. Go find your lockers and your classroom and have a great time while you're here. Ask questions, and we're super excited about the Chromebooks. It's going to be a great year.